She asked for a ticket to Greece for her birthday after birthing 8 kids and giving up her dream of being a ballerina. And you gifted her an apron? I would be so hot that my skin would literally melt off my body. I'd burn that farm to the ground and then I would be on a one-way flight to Greece.
Hey, what's up? In today's episode, we are going to discuss why black women shouldn't talk about the ballerina farm. You understand?
Imagine you're married to the heir to $1 billion fortune. Your husband's family is loaded. You have given this man multiple children. And it's your birthday, and all you really want are tickets to Greece.
If there's anything that women should learn from that Ballerina Farms article that came out, is that men are not stupid. I've said this once in a video before, and I'm going to say it again. Men are not stupid. They're not stupid because they know your potential before you do.
So, I've been following the article I read on Ballerina Farm, and I watched many reactions, people reacting to videos and like people making reaction videos on TikTok about Ballerina Farm. But I want to tell you one thing. Black women should never and should not even comment on such kind of on that content. You understand? If you doubt me, then I want you to watch this video and listen carefully to how these people they react. You understand?
Mistaken? No nanny. They only have a maid that comes in once a week. She is so exhausted that sometimes she has to lay in bed for a whole week. He can't even give her for her birthday rest. The gift of rest. A man that only sees you in terms of your labor should be a red flag. I don't care if you're cooking and cleaning for him in a 1-bedroom shack or if you're cooking and cleaning for him in a 10-bedroom mansion. It should still be a red flag. You are more than chores. You are more than labor. You are a person with thoughts and dreams and goals and aspirations outside of being a wife, outside of being a mother, and outside of what you can do for other people.
So the problem comes in when a woman whose dream to become a ballerina, if you don't understand what a ballerina is a ballet. We have something called ballet dance, you understand, and you dance like something like this. You can watch the video here. So that's how it's done. And kids, when they're growing up, more so it's both men and women, they always love this dance. And this dance, it goes with kind of rhythm, you understand? Kind of rhythm, kind of music. It's cool and you dance like that. So this woman had a dream to become a ballerina, and in the process she met her future husband, whom she had no idea that this guy was really rich or was from a rich family. So if people decide to get married, because first of all you have to know someone, you have to know what they're doing, what they are into. And you as a woman, if you decide to get married, then you are choosing the life your husband is going to live.
My name is Hannah Nealman. I am Mrs. American 2023. I'm a mother of 7 children, almost 8. I'm expecting a baby in December, our Christmas baby. I'm also a business owner, a homesteader, wannabe homesteader, learning all those things. I was once a professional ballerina. Feels like another life ago, but once a ballerina, hence the name of our farm, which is Ballerina Farm. My husband and I are first generation farmers. Neither of us grew up on a farm. We never had any livestock. Daniel had a dog when he was little, so that is his only, animal that he had experience with. But we jumped in about 6 years ago. We started with 4 pigs, and we had this dream to raise our children on a farm and to really bring awareness to what it takes to get food on the table.
So I don't understand why they have to complain and this and this and this. It was her birthday, and the woman had 8 kids. 8 kids. So something tells me that this woman is kind of healthy. Who in this era can give birth to 8 kids? 8. We have our black women, even if they, after giving birth to 3 kids, they are no more. They have lost shape, they have lost everything. So it comes with many complications. And I want to tell this, they shouldn't even comment on this video, because what they don't understand is that as a woman, the choices you made has consequences. She already knew that what she was signing into before she got married.
And also educating people that you can do little things in your own space, in your own lives, to contribute to what you're eating, whether that's, having a sourdough starter and making your own sourdough bread, or having chickens and getting fresh eggs every morning. Whatever that is, taking part some way so that you can feel that satisfaction when you sit down at a meal and you know where the food comes from.
She already knew what she was getting into before she got married. And the fact that she asked for a ticket to Greece for her birthday, and she was given an apron, an egg apron. You know, an egg apron, how it looks like. It's an apron where you can put, like, an apron with some small pockets where you put all the tools you want to need. Because this woman dedicated her life to work in the farm, cleaning the houses, treating the animals, milking, processing, cooking, and doing everything.
I'm so fed up with society telling people, specifically women, that they are not allowed to be angry, because they know that when you get angry enough, that's when you decide to change. They don't want women to change. They want them to keep swallowing their sorrows and submitting to what is expected of them. Let this be a lesson to all of us.
Nowadays, we have this kind of women. These women, they can't do anything. They can't even cook a proper meal. They let alone even cooking proper meal. They don't even know how to cook. Understand? And let me tell you now, we have also a kind of women that cannot even bring up kids properly. You might find kids are indisciplined. Kids, they have nothing. These kids, they're clueless. They don't know anything about life. You understand? So you see this woman, she brought up all her kids by herself. She ensured that all these kids goes to school, they dress, and they eat.
I think it's been really interesting to see how shocked people are by the term tradwife and how they seem to think it's some new way of living, like it's some unprecedented new trend. Like, have you seen these millennial and Gen Z girls? They just want to be at home with their kids. They want to have husbands and they want to take care of their husbands. They want to cook and they want to clean and they want to wear dresses. It's insane. When in reality, it's literally like the oldest lifestyle in the book. Before this, they were just called stay-at-home moms. And before that, they were just called women. But now our society has gone so far in the feminist direction that anybody who wants to live like a little bit old school and a little bit like how women used to live is fringe.
Most of these women who are commenting, they're kind of women who can't even have, the kind of women who doesn't have good parenting skills. Have this scenario. They have kids. Their kids only grow up in kindergartens.
If you women think you're going to marry these rich men like this, these conservative white men, and that they're going to fly you around the world and they're going to buy you fancy cars and fancy houses, they're not. They're not. They're not going to buy anything that's not an investment that's going to make them money.
The caretakers in the kindergarten, those people, their kids only knows those ones as daddy, mommy, papi. Like, that's the only, those are the people those kids know. They give birth to kids, take them to kindergartens, they start chasing, they're going to work, they do, like, because they don't want to lower their ego, they don't want to concentrate on their kids, they maintain that their husband works and them they also work. Be that even the husband can take care of everything, they still want to go to work and they don't want to take full responsibility of their kids. Now you come here and you are telling us that that woman needs to divorce the husband. If it is for me, I will just divorce. I can't take my life and put it like that way. Do you even know what this woman was doing?
Sharing our story Daniel still had his day job, and we started off with 4 pigs. There was 1 boy pig and three girl pigs, and we started, documenting what it was like as city kids, getting into farm life. And I remember when we had those first crop of pigs raised, ready to sell, there was so much interest in the meat because these people had seen how it was raised. They knew where their food was coming from. So we had a little pop-up shop. We sold all our meat that night, I remember, and Daniel and I were so excited to get back to work.
Do you even know, like, this woman was running a multi-billion dollar business? Do you know how much she was earning? It's because she chose the life she wants. And if you choose to be the kind of woman you want, that's all okay. That's enough. But I want to tell you that if you bring up my kids, like, I provide everything. She never lacked anything. She never lacked, and she never complained. Apart from the exhaustion she had, she never complained. She prepares everything. These kids, and even from the videos, you see that she enjoys. And also, it's kind of tradition. We don't have traditional women nowadays because they have been badly influenced by the peer pressure. They don't, I don't want a woman like this. I don't want a person like this. I don't want someone to treat me like that. You can't treat me like that.
He knows people. He knows what strings he can pull. He has the power, right? So he pulled strings over at JetBlue to make sure that he sits next to her on that flight to wherever she was going. Tell me that is not manipulation. He knew that she was going to get into that ballerina school, the most prestigious school to get into if you are a woman who wants to become a ballerina. He knew that, and he had the intention to say, nope, you're not doing that. Instead, you're going to dedicate your goals, those aspirations, and those dreams into me. You're going to center me.
The treatment you get depends on what you really want. So I don't encourage like people to be commenting on this. Nowadays, the feminism has destroyed life, even marriages, and most of the women can't get married because of such kind of attitude they have.
It's going to convince her to get married and give up on her dreams and turn this beautiful ballerina into a sheep milking, childbearing machine. She bore this man 8 children. No matter how rich a man is, you never give up on your dreams for them. Because some of these rich men, they're rich and mean. A rich, generous man, perfect. So while we pray to marry rich, let's also pray to marry generous. And no matter how rich or generous they are, let's keep pursuing our initial dreams.
So who do you want to tell? Like, if you haven't watched or if you haven't read, you go read about the ballerina farm. The article is there in the Times. You go and read, because most people are going to watch this video, but they have no idea what ballerina really means or what ballerina farm is all about. So it was my concern. I just wanted to raise this. And if you don't agree with me, it's okay. If you agree with me, leave a comment in the section. So you do all, but so thank you for watching. It's always me.